Is Kyle Pitts overrated, undervalued? Should you draft him in the fourth? Should you fade him? What should you do? I'm going to tell you what I think right now. Nobody's denying the athleticism and the opportunity for Kyle Pitts this year. But my concern is efficiency. We do have some parallels, not necessarily on the same level as Kyle Pitts, but we do have some parallels. I'm going to try to run them, and then I'm going to talk about my projections for the season in a very short video. Evan Engram, basically the highest draft profile that we can match potentially with Kyle Pitts. Very similar size and height. Evan Engram, a little bit smaller than Pitts, but his speed, 4.4 coming out of college, 4.44. And, had a lot of opportunity. 115 targets his rookie year. Only hauled in 64 receptions. Now, this is part of my issue. Tight end at the NFL level has a very large learning curve. Now, I get that Kyle Pitts potentially will be running a large percentage of his snaps not on the line of scrimmage, kind of set out as a wide receiver. And if that happens, does he have an opportunity to rack up a bunch of more receptions down the field? Maybe, but still I'm talking efficiency being an issue. Now, when we're looking at Evan Engram, there was also an opportunity issue there that he didn't have that I think Kyle Pitts does to some extent because of Calvin Ridley. Odell Beckham was hurt in 2017 when Engram landed there. Sterling Shepard only ended up with 72 targets. So Evan Engram kind of had this perfect storm to end up being the target hog in New York. Now, Kyle Pitts does join a team that just lost Julio Jones, but they still have Calvin Ridley, whom I'm currently projecting to lead the NFL in targets should he stay healthy over those 17 games. The Falcons did throw the ball for the sixth most amount of times in 2020, so he does have that going for him as well. Number two, let's look at Noah Fant. Okay, so this is another high draft pedigree tight end for the Broncos in 2019 who only garnered 66 looks. He was someone who was overdrafted that year as well. People expected a lot more than what they got. Courtland Sutton had the most targets on the team, fellow rookie, over 115 targets that year. Of course, and why not? The guy is a stud. Now, here's the deal. When I am looking at someone like Kyle Pitts, I think that we actually have the potential for 115, 120 targets. And I think that, athleticism-wise, a mix of Noah Fant and Evan Engram, he's better than both of their best parts. And we're going to say he's going to have the target volume that potentially Evan Engram had his rookie year. Now, efficiency-wise, we continue to see these top tight ends just not explode, even when they do get their targets, even when they do get their volume in Evan Engram. Don't get me wrong, I have Kyle Pitts projected for a great season. 115 targets right now with 67 receptions, 855 yards, and 6 touchdowns. There's still Hayden Hurst there. He's going to take some snaps. He's going to take some targets from the tight end position. Those stats even land him as the tight end 6 on the year. Opportunity cost, though. Let's look at the other people at the current ADPs around him. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Miles Sanders, Adam Thielen, Deontay Johnson, Brandon Ayuk, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Kenny Galladay, Darrell Henderson. These guys are all right there at the Puppy Bowl on both sides of where Kyle Pitts is being drafted. It is very difficult for me to take Kyle Pitts over guys like that whom I think have probably tournament winning ceilings, right? I don't know if Kyle Pitts does, especially when I can look at a guy like Mark Andrews, who is the tight end 5, and even TJ Hawkinson, both of whom you can get after this 60th pick. One of the only things that makes me kind of interested in Kyle Pitts at that ADP is the fact that I can get Matt Ryan, Olamide Zaccheaus, and Russell Gage all towards the back end of the draft. Listen, I know Kyle Pitts is athletic. I know that he's potentially going to be one of the best tight ends in the NFL by year 2 or 3. I just don't expect it in year 1, and I don't like it at his current ADP. Now that you all hate me after I dogged down a lot of people's favorite tight end of the draft this year, if you please, hit the sub button. It's free content. Support free. Subscribe hard, my friends. I'll see you on the inside.